Morning, it's nearly 20 to 9 and it's Thursday, which hopefully will be the penultimate day. So yeah, just spinning down now to the reception of this campsite to give the key back, and yeah, going to be heading down to a place just outside of Sandal called Gaupne, and I need to take a bus there. A bus that goes on a ferry and then rides to a place called Lardal. And yeah, I need to take the bus because there's two big tunnels either side of this ferry, and yeah, bikes can't go down it. So yeah, it's about 37k I think down to Gaupne, so that's what I'm doing first. Then get the ferry, and then off at Lardal, and then it's about 115k I think to where I'm staying tonight, which is just the other side of Hemsedal, like the ski resort. So yeah, the Oslo side is Hemsedal. But yeah, slept pretty good last night for once. Yeah, and like blue skies already, so I'm hoping that it might be a bit summery and warm today, because well, it hasn't really been yet apart from yesterday. And basically I think in terms of the profile, I think it's actually going to be a pretty similar day to yesterday. So it's kind of, once get off the ferry, it's kind of quite a slow, long drag of a climb up to about 1,000 meters from sea level, which is where we are now, obviously. So I can't say I'm particularly looking forward to that, to be honest, but I think it's sort of quite steady, and then sort of the last 4 or 5k are quite steep. So I kind of prefer that though, because it kind of means you go up faster and get it out of the way. And then yeah, a nice little spin down to where I'm staying tonight. So yeah, hopefully it'll go all right, and yeah, a bit closer to Oslo. Nice little climb there, up to 350 in the first 10k. Not what I needed. I was hoping for a nice little tootle along the fjord, but no. Anyway, sun's out, long sleeve jerseys off. I reckon it's going to get warm. But yeah, this climb up to Hemsedal is going to suck. Fun little descent there. So I'm just at the turn off from Sandal. That's Sandal behind. Yeah. And yeah, going over that bridge. Not had a bridge, gone over any cool bridges for a while, so a nice return back to form there. And yeah, that's I don't think this is Sandal fjord here. It sort of drains this fjord here. It's sort of like a tributary from Lustre Fjord to Sandal Fjord, which I think starts proper over there where those mountains are, kind of thing. So yeah, just heading now to get the bus, then the ferry, and yeah. One of the cool things about like when you're cycling around here is, with all the mountains and the fjords and the sun, like you get some really, like the light, just how it sort of, shines on one part and then not on another. And then, like for instance yesterday when it was raining and behind the clouds, and this iPhone doesn't really do it justice, but yeah, then the reflection off the water too. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Gaupne Hemsedal. I think Google Maps might have stitched me up here. I think we might be walking. Yeah, cool view, eh? Well, that went well. Managed to stuff up the bus here. Yeah, I was waiting in the middle of Gaupne, like at the top, just sort of down this road here. But yeah, I found that the buses aren't very regular at all, so the next one's not until 2:50. It's 11:35 now. So I scooted down to the harbour side, which is sort of like a 200-metre drop down here. And then I was looking at ferries because I didn't realise how close I am to Flom. And so I thought it might be cool to try and get a ferry over there and then bike up the railway. But it looks like you can't get any ferries. You can get a ferry to Gudvangen, which is sort of west of there. And then I think you could get another ferry to Flom. But that's going to take a lot of time, and I don't know what time the ferry to Gudvangen goes. So it's a bit of a shame. I wish I'd realised that earlier. Getting a place to stay on that side by Gaupne Hemsedal will be a nightmare as well, probably. So I think I'm going to have to stick to this plan. But now, looked on Google, and then it's taken me to this rather remote bus stop. So I biked back up the hill and then hiked up that little through the forest down here. And then hopefully the bus from Bergen-Voss to Oslo goes from here. So I can jump on that to Lardo and then get off and then bike. But no doubt it's full of tourists and it's probably be full. So I have no idea. I mean, maybe I'll start trying hitchhiking again, but as I said before, I don't fancy my chances. But yeah, might as well try. But yeah, the bus should be here within about 20 minutes, so fingers crossed. In the meantime, I'm thinking I need to put some sun cream on because, yeah, it's getting a bit warm. So here we'll have a little 101 on hitchhiking. Right, I'll try and hitchhike now. See if they'll stop. Thumbs out. Come on. Kom hit! En nu kör vi! En vi bara sitter på genom tunnelen! Nej! No, look. Come on, mate. Stop! Ain't happening. All these gonads in the motorhomes, you know, you could probably fit hairdressers or something in the back of them. Never mind me and my bike. What I really need, I reckon, is a police car to come past. See if they'll help me out. Seems we're on good terms. So luckily the V Express came to the rescue and gave me a lift through the tunnels on the ferry to Lardal, which is where I am now. Just had a bit of lunch, and yeah, it's time to get up this hill and get up to where we're staying later. Yeah, just past Hemsedal, so the Oslo side of Hemsedal. So yeah, it says 105k, so uphill again for the first 50, but yeah. Alright, see you in a bit. Dearie me. Wee. So just up there's the first of about 3 or 4 tunnels, I think, that we can't go down. But luckily there's this old road here going by the river, which has just disappeared behind these bushes, but yeah. So yeah, nice little route maybe. So far sort of been 0, 1, 2% early doors like it was yesterday. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a case of just accepting, you know, the climb is what it is, and booking yourself in for bed and breakfast, and accepting the fact that, you know, you're going to be sat here for 2 hours or whatever working hard. So I guess that begins now. The other alternative is to use that green grassy path on the other side of the river, That's plan C anyway. So according to that sign back there, that grassy path I was pointing at was the King's Way, Kongervegen, which dated back to like the 1700s, which is probably why it's not in great nick. Stavakirka warning. Whoop whoop. And another. Badly. Back on the main road now. About 500 metres up. So yeah, I got about 700 left. And I assume we hit the steeper bit quite soon, because yeah, I've just been in the big ring pretty much the whole way so far, so yeah, I think it might get a bit more tricky shortly. Bit of switchback action, good to see, at 8:30 now, going up there somewhere. At 1100 now, there's only about 50 left. Don't want to be going down though like this, flipping heck. Where's the up bit? So at the top here of, I'm not sure what the mountain is, but yeah, it's a bit of a damp squib at the very end. I mean, like Wahoo was telling me, it was the highest point was 1180, and then there's a sign at 1137, and I was kind of a bit confused. And then Wahoo was also showing like a little sort of more uphill bit, but that never came, so oh well. But yeah, actually that climb, I actually enjoyed that much more than yesterday. I just felt better on it. Like, I don't know if I fueled better. Like, I had an energy bar at about 800 meters, so I feel like I need to brush my teeth now. But yeah, and then the gradients were much more consistent. So there was like a 5% bit for, I don't know, a kilometre, and then it went up to 8 for another kilometre, and it just meant that you could like get more comfortable. Like you weren't just jumping around in and out of the saddle and changing gear all the time. And there weren't any sort of demoralising downhill bits really either. So where you go downhill 100 metres and then you're like, oh damn it, I've got to go up that again now. And then yeah, like towards the bottom, there was lots of stuff to like see. Like it was nice along the river, and yeah, even just before it sort of kinked up right at the very end, there was like a cool gorge, and yeah, plus there wasn't a wind in my face like for the last 5 kilometres like there was yesterday. So all in all, yeah, I quite enjoyed that. It was yeah, way better. So yeah, now I'm here at the boundary between Buskerud and Fjordene, is it? So yeah, getting just one Filcro in, I think, from Oslo. Is that right? I think Drammen's in Buskerud, so yeah. But yeah, then carrying on down this road. It's downhill now. I've got 44k left. If I'm quick, might make apres-ski at Hemsedal, but we'll have to wait and see. And I believe that they up there are the ski runs for Hemsedal. But apres-ski is not looking particularly promising, I'd say. Nice idea though. Too early. The pearly green sign of Kiwi. Not quite Rima, but hey. In fact, I don't even think I've been to Rima since Trondheim. It's no good. So I'm in Hemsedal, and in this quite cool, nice little sort of farmhouse thing that got your own little terrace here. Look, had a washing machine, always good. A nice view over the valley. The ski centre's over that way by the sun somewhere. All the slopes. So that's the direction we came from. And then yeah, just Hemsedal Fjella, climbing up that was much better than what I thought it'd be after that. After yesterday, it was much better, more enjoyable. For the reasons kind of said, well, when I was up it. And yeah, much better than what I thought after going up that one earlier in the morning. But yeah, I guess I was still like kind of warming up and stuff. So nice to nice to get all those out of the way. Anyway, hopefully it's generally more downhill from here on in. But yeah, the descent down from there was fun. It was like 600 meters down to here, so I think we're still at about 600 meters now. And then yeah, got to Hemsedal. And then yeah, some dude in the supermarket in the car park sort of ran across the car park and started talking to me about my service course, water balls, and he said like he knew the owner and all this. So I was chatting to him for a bit and telling him about my trip, and turns out he's like into like all the gravel stuff, and yeah, it's a really nice fellow actually. Yeah, it was cool. So yeah, I got a new Strava follower anyway. And yeah, and then so I bought me dinner and then made the mistake of buying too much liquid and volume, because it was a nice little 200 meter climb as well up here to finish the day. But I said previously that I would never book a hotel at the top of mountains, or hill at the top of hills, but unfortunately it's very busy at the moment and it's hard to find beds and places to stay. But yeah, I guess that's what happens when, as I said, like you let the Germans back in, like, we go to Norway. We go to Norway. They have keine Corona there. We take the fjords. We take the supersized VW motorhome. and we book all the places at the bottom of the mountain. The bottom. Yeah, fuck those cyclists. They can climb. Pretty sure that's what the conversation around most dinner tables in Germany was over this last month or so. But anyway, when I did finally get it, the dude who owns it, he's obviously very proud of this place. He literally took about 40 minutes to explain to me, like how the washing machine works and the shower works and all this stuff, and that was quite sweet. So, but anyway, yeah. It's the plan tomorrow. What is the plan tomorrow? Oh yeah, bike back to Oslo. So, yeah, basically following the same road as what I came on today. Hopefully it'll be downhill mostly. I think there's a little climb of about 600. But yeah, the weather should be good, and I'm not sure about the wind, but yeah, it'd be nice if that can blow me home a bit. Yeah, I think it'll be about 200k on the nose, so I'm gonna try and start quite early, so I get home in good time, and particularly so I get home before 8 p.m. so I can go buy some cans from the shop. But there's an incentive as well, yeah, to get the foot down. So anyway, yeah, we'll see how we go. And yeah, see you tomorrow.